Hey guys, welcome back. It's Tuesday. You guys know that is a shopping haul. I'm so excited. The majority is fashion items I'm going to be sharing and featuring today, mostly from Temu, of course. Still getting stuff in from my Temu orders, believe it or not. I do have a couple of items to feature from Walmart. I did tell you guys in the previous video that I was going to try to feature a scent. You know, I am all about the clearance deals. You guys know if it's out there, I'm going to find it for you. So we hone in on all the clearance deals, steals, and jackpot items. So that is what we do here. You guys know that I am primarily an online shopping channel. So basically, even though I do go into the stores just like you, I try to find the ultimate clearance rewards deals I can find for you, girl, online. So if you like that kind of thing and you like shopping online, definitely stick around. I hope you decide to subscribe. For my newbies here, I am Christina. This is Christina from Scratch, and I do all of the things when it comes to clearance items, deals, steals, lightning deals, and live stream items. We do clearance finds every single week here. I normally do my live streams on Thursdays, but I have been extending those out a little bit just because, girl, I'm getting ready to move and it is starting to get, it's approaching crunch time is what's happening. So live streaming is something that I'm kind of struggling with, but I am going to try to bring it to you. If you see it listed and you just see it extended out, I will definitely try to do a community post and let you guys know. But Thursdays are our days to live stream. If I cannot make a live stream, I just want to let you know up front, I will be scheduling obviously a video. And March is coming, so we do have an office makeover coming very soon. I'm preparing for that, and so some of the items you're going to see here in the next couple of videos are going to be pertaining to that. If you saw my last video, then you know that I started to show you some coffee accessories and things like that that I got from Temu, so definitely stick around if you like accessories and small under $10 items. Today we're going to be sharing I think all of what I'm going to share with you is under $10, I believe, because you guys know I love my deals. So if you are ready, well then so am I. So editor, roll the tape and let's get into the shopping haul. Okay, you guys, we are back. Welcome back to Tuesday's shopping haul. Today we're going to highlight Temu. I'm still getting things in, as I've mentioned in the last video. Local seller items are still trickling in, so we're going to still see a bits of fashion and home essentials. Today, I think mostly what I have to share with you is clothes, so they're still coming in. And also, I'm going to highlight a couple of Walmart items that I think are really good. So I don't know if you guys remember, but in the last video, I highlighted like a affordable body mist from Walmart, and I'm just kind of sampling some stuff. I do have a Bath & Body order coming in. You know, they do the wallflowers every season, and they had a really cute one this year. Ooh. But I also have a Walmart hack for you guys, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, we're going to be sharing some Walmart items after Temu. So we're going to start with Temu, and then we're just going to be kind of opening some packages and sharing what I've got. So definitely get comfortable. What am I wearing? I am wearing the Temu hat that I featured in my last video. The earrings are from Shein. I've had these forever, you guys. I am a little bit mismatched. I couldn't decide, so I just wore one of each. I have a yellow one, and like this one is green that has like a little bit of brown and yellow highlight, which I was looking for a second one, but I couldn't find it. So I just paired it up with a yellow one. A little bit mismatched, but the yellow goes with the salty, and the green just kind of meshes with my American Eagle sweatshirt. This is the American Eagle sweatshirt that I talked about when I shared it with you, and I told you that I got one medium and one small. Now I am a 5'3½", apple shaped, and 175. I like to let you guys know my body type, so when I wear something, you can see how it looks on me. I have to be careful with a little bit of the oversized stuff, just because sometimes when you're overweight or you're a bit of a plus size person, it can make you look stocky and frumpy and a little bit, you know, sort of big. But this one actually fit me really nicely. It is oversized, but this is the small. I will put a picture up here, right here, of what I look like right here. As you can see, I have my little Temu khaki little bow slippers on. I've got my Dollar Tree little donut socks on. I've got my jeans. I think these jeans that I'm wearing right here, they're kind of ripped. I think I got these from Amazon, that Amazon haul, which is a clearance and lightning deal area I told you guys about, which we're gonna beam in on that a little bit more in the weeks to come. And then I have my American Eagle sweatshirt, as you can see, and I have my Temu hat that says salty. And this is like a khaki, it's kind of in between an olive and a khaki color, so I really like it. And the earrings are from Shein. So that is what I'm wearing today. Very casual, very comfortable. It is evening here now, and I told you guys I film at night because I like the lighting, so that's why I film at night. So Today we're going to be sharing Temu items. So the first item that I have to share with you guys is it's actually a two-piece set. I didn't know that when I ordered it. I thought it was just a sweatshirt. Now I did tell you guys with Temu, it's really hard to tell sizing, and that is where I'm kind of getting a little bit confused sometimes when I order from Temu. I love Temu, but I definitely want to share with you to be careful with the sizing. So like I said before, I'm always going to tell you as much as I can learn about Temu because I think that's productive. So just always go into the recommended and make sure you look at the videos and the pictures if they're available. Now I know when you're checking reviews on Temu it can be a little bit confusing. So if you tap on one review, you should be able to get into that little like thread of video and photos and really see what these items look like for people that have accepted them. And that gives you a little bit like better idea of what you're going to receive. So I didn't know this was a two-piece set, but it's super cute. However, the shorts are small. I put them on, they did fit, but they barely fit, but they did fit. So this is the little outfit. This is a khaki color with the little stripes. Now, do they look short? Hell yeah, they do. But I wear this kind of stuff at home, so it's not like I'm going to go shopping and errand running. And no. This stuff is loungewear. It's for at home. It's not, you know, to be, you know what I mean? It's not, I'm not going anywhere, so don't panic. But this is really cute. Now, did I know the shorts came with the two-piece set? No, because the way that they advertise it, I think the girl is standing like this, and she's like just showing the sweatshirt, and so I guess I just didn't realize it's a two-piece set. So I just decided to go with the medium because with Temu sizing, I told you I'm a little bit confused. Sometimes it comes oversized and sometimes it comes true to size, so I can't ever tell. But I definitely saw this and I just thought it was cute. So this is a medium, and I did try this. Did I try this on? I think I did try this on. So this is a medium, super cute, just khaki, you know, very, very casual. I told you guys I'm going to try to shed about 20 to 30 pounds. So once I do that, this should feel pretty good on me. I think it's good. I think it's cute. I mean, it's very basic. Everything I get on, you know, when I share my clothing with you guys, you know, the Kardashian style you are not going to find over here. Obviously, if I'm going out, then I'm definitely going to be trying to be on trend. But at home, girl, it's all about PJs and comfortable living. Okay, okay, you guys, editing Christina coming in here. I just want to kind of let you guys know. I really love this thing. It was very, very cute. It wasn't made very well, but here's the thing. When I got it, I realized after I had done this video that the shorts, I feel like the stripes were sewn, I don't know, incorrectly, because when I put, even though I had photos that I showed you just now, that I realized, and I'm a heavy set girl, right? Like I'm thick. So even though I'm ordering mediums and stuff, they seem to fit because everything from Temu is inexpensive. It's stretchy. But when I put it on, I couldn't tell if it was my weight because the way that I'm built for apple shaped is I don't know if you can tell this in my pictures, but my hips flare out on the side. So, you know, that little weight gain does not go back there where it's supposed to go. It goes this way. So with that said, when I put on the shorts, I knew the pockets would pucker, but they were sewn weird. So in my opinion, I feel like the stripes should have been sewn in the front so that the pockets, or somewhere in the middle, and then cut in between the stripes where the pocket could just glide towards your hips, right? But when I put it on, that's not what happened. The stripes were sewn to the back, and so the pockets were wanting to go backwards and instead of frontwards. They did go frontwards because when I took the photo for you, you know what I mean? Like I was going to post this on Instagram. I was like, should I? But with that said, also when I hold it up right now, as you can see, because I'm going to continue this clip, the stripes, when you look at the stripes right up here, you know, where they were sewn, you can tell they're sewn weird. They're puckered or pulled too tight. So I just kind of wanted to share that with you. So if you are ordering from Temu, like I said, I've never been disappointed with Temu per se. I really like what they have, even though it's inexpensive. It's made for, I will say, I mean, it's made, you know, it's not made with quality, but it's okay because this was a lounge outfit anyway I was going to wear. But I just want to let you know that when you do get stuff from Temu, please do not hesitate to take photos, take a video, submit for a refund. And sometimes they come back and they say, hey, you know, the seller doesn't want to give you the whole thing. They want to give you a portion or like a fraction of what you paid. And you can insist, no, that's not what I want. I want either my money back, or I want a replacement, or I just want a Temu credit. I usually choose a Temu credit because I shop from there so much. Girl, by this time they should pay me, okay, for shopping so much with them. But I do like them. I like them. I just like experimenting. But I just wanted to let you guys know with this particular outfit. Super cute on, very comfortable, especially if you're, you know, they don't come very large, I will tell you that. So the extra, extra large is going to fit you a size down. It is stretchy, but it's got a thick band around it, and it's just kind of, you know, it grips, and it's nice if you're very comfortable and you know your sizes. This is going to be pretty true to size, but I would say if you want it to fit really comfortable, because there's not a lot of stretch in the material itself, just size up if you care. If you don't, you can move on. But I just wanted to kind of come in here and let you know what happened with this outfit. They did credit me, so it was $10. They credited me. Now back to the video. But at home, girl, it's all about PJs and comfortable living. Okay, I'm in my 50s, but I still try to, you know, buy things that are practical and very wearable. So this was a 2-piece set. I will link it below for you guys. I do believe it was $10 for 2. So I'm very excited. I did tell you guys that I try to stay with either neutrals, pinks, blues. Right now I'm really into blue for some reason. Light blue, baby blue. I'm not a navy person, but I really like the pale blue right now. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm also a big yellow fan. I love yellow and pale pink. I'm really into pinks as far as decorating goes, because I'm into this light academia core or whatever it's called, and I'm just having a blast. So stay tuned, because we do have the office makeover that I'm sitting in here, and everything you see behind you is not going to be into March. The first week of March, I believe, is when you're going to see the difference. Right now, this is being recorded on, I think this is February 23rd or 24th, so it's still dark, but it is on its way to being very, very light. I've already tried to play with a little bit of stuff in this room, sample a little bit and see how it's going to look, and I think it's going to look pretty. I think it's going to look nice. I don't know if I'm going to move the furniture around, so just stay tuned to see, and I'm going to share with you where everything's positioned and everything, and we'll see what it looks like, because I might tweak it a little bit. So I'm very excited to have a new decorating video for you very soon in March. But this was the first item. Now, I want to circle back from the last haul that I did with you guys, because I want to share with you one item I forgot. I also want to say that, remember how I talked to you guys about the purple? I'll hone in on myself for a second. I don't want to freak you out, but just I'll hone in a little bit closer to me right now. This color is this pencil. So I did tell you guys that I was going to go ahead and use the lighter, like, I don't know what color this is. This is like a plum, sort of, or a mauve. So I like it. I will tell you, if you get these pencils from Temu, they were really cheap. They were like 6 for like $4 or maybe less than that. But I will tell you, these are extremely dry. So they are like a traditional eyeliner pencil. They're very, very dry. They have no moisture in them at all. Some people love that kind of lip liner. I don't normally use lip liner, but since I bought this, I kind of like a little bit of color that it's giving me on my lips. What I put over it was this Beekman lip balm. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Beekman 1802, but we wear Beekman around these parts a lot, because a lot of people in my family have really sensitive skin, and Beekman is made with goat's milk. So I'll link this below if you guys have never tried a Beekman product. These are just lip balms. They smell divine. Oh, they smell so good, my God. And they're just, you know, they keep your lips hydrated. Very pretty. The other one that I have is yellow, and I can't find it. I wanted to share it with you because I think it came in like a duo, but this is really, really nice. And this is I think this is their traditional orange. It's orange something, orange and honey, I think it is. Oh, it smells so good. So with that, I also want to share with you guys, remember in my last video, I told you that I got this cute little tissue box and I couldn't figure it out. Well, I did figure it out. This is what it looks like with the tissue in it. The thing that was sliding around was this little piece, which makes it look like a little vintage radio. So cute. What happens with this is you break it open. That's what the seam is for right here. And then you put your tissue inside and then you close it. And it's really cute. And then the little slinky part or whatever, the little spring, keeps the tissue down. And it's just adorable. This is the most adorable thing I think I have ever bought from Temu. It is just absolutely cute. One thing I do wish I had in here was shelves. So I think in the new house I might go bookshelf with my studio office. I'm not quite sure, but right now I did the curtains because it was simple and I wouldn't have to build anything, or, you know, the boys wouldn't have to move extra furniture. But I am really seriously considering getting bookshelves. So I am wearing this little heart ring. Remember this? I bought it for the first finger, but I'm realizing that my first finger is probably like a 9. Yeah, a 9 or a 10 actually. But this fits actually on my thumb as well. and I just put it on the ring finger because I didn't know what else to do with it. It does fit on both sides of my hands. My ring finger size is a 7.5, and I guess my first finger size I'm learning is probably like a 9.5 or a 10. This ring is an 8, and it just, maybe it's a 9. Maybe this, because it just doesn't go on slightly. Do you know what I mean? It goes like to that part, but it doesn't go on all the way. So I think if it was probably a 9, I think it would fit perfectly. See, this one is loose on me because my ring finger is like a 7.5 and this is an 8. So my ring size is usually pretty standard, I believe, but I'm wearing the heart ring I told you guys about. Here's another item that I did not share with you that I forgot in the last video, and that is a tissue box. And this is a tissue box that I got from Temu. Now, it did come with a liner. I'll put a picture up here on this side. This is what it actually looks like. But I took the liner out because I just didn't care for it. It had bows on the side and stuff, as you can see up in the corner there. But I like this. I like the simplicity of this. It's not really what I thought it was going to be. Not to say that I don't like it, but what I thought, I was telling my mom, when I ordered it, I thought it was like the type of tissue box that kind of just set over the tissue box. You know, the paper tissue box, I thought it was just like a woven box that went over the top of the tissue box and you just pulled the tissue from the top. But that's not this one. This one, you actually put the tissue box inside. And like I said, I feel like some Chinese sellers with their sizes and measurements, they just don't always fit. And this does not fit a regular Kleenex box size. You kind of have to really push it down. Or you could probably just put the tissue in, you know, like naked, like just by itself, and then not use the box. But I thought this was really cute. This was about $6, I think. It wasn't very much. You guys know everything I usually share with you from Temu is under $10 to $15, somewhere around that range. Even if it's clothes, if it's a home essential. Now, if it's something of quality that I'm really testing out, then I tell you that up front. But those are the two items I wanted to feature because I forgot to share with you those items. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. This is Amazon, so this is for the next video. You're going to see, I think this is an Amazon product as well, so I have to scale back on that one. Okay, so this is an item that came in from Temu. I don't have a lot to share with you guys, not a lot. So this video should be actually like what is that? Time good, like good, like a reasonable amount of time. You know, my videos are usually like a whole movie length, but this one I don't think is going to be that way. Okay, so I'm very excited about these. Oh, I've been waiting for these. Now, these were not my first preference, I will tell you that, but they were just so cute I couldn't resist. The ones that I wanted, I will tell you, are these here. These were my first choice, so I want to share with you those first because I am going to go back in and order these because these were my first choice. But these are so cute. They're like strawberries, and they're so cute. These are slippers. They're so cute. And oh my god, look how these are adorable. I cannot get enough of these. They came in pink as well, but look at that. Aren't those cute? And I did get a 7.5 to an 8. They do look very wide, but I think it's because they're puffy. Like, it's not because they're wide, it's because of the way that they're made. They got a lot of cushion in there. But those are absolutely cute. Look how cute those are. Oh my god, these are adorable. Look at that. Look how cute that is. I am so excited to wear these for summer. Oh my goodness. Can't get enough of these. Girl, I have so much fun on Temu. I can't tell you how I get excited over the smallest things from Temu. And I tell you, I mean, I would say the majority of the time for everything I get from Temu, which I feel like people don't have enough faith, but I feel like it's an art, okay, to shop on Temu. It's an art. You have to know your Rakuten extension. Like I told you, you have to be using a credit card that you get rewards from, whether it's your bank card or, you know, where you get your cents back from your bank card, or, you know, a credit card if you're using that. But make sure, you know, if you're using a credit card, any sort of credit card, that it has a reward system, and maybe you can install that extension on your phone, your tablet, or your computer and get your maximum rewards for there, because that's also going to give you a discounted price. Then there's Temu in itself that usually offers some kind of incentive, but I have something to say about that. I've told you guys that before. And then, of course, like I said, Rakuten. And then once you get your sale, then you can submit your receipt to Fetch. Okay, so just, you can maximize, girl. So if you spend $20 with all those rewards, stick with me and I'm going to get you the most money back so you can go back around and order some more. Yes. And you guys know this sweatshirt I got for $15 on American Eagle. So like I said, I just always want you guys to know my focus, or my focus on this channel is to get you the best clearance deals, lightning deals, flash deals I can for the best products out there. Now, Temu is something that a lot of people have a split opinion on. Some of them are like, it's all junk. And some of them are like, yeah, it actually is pretty decent. And there's a lot of channels out here on YouTube that do a versus, and I try to compare. What I have not done, which I do have planned for 2026, is to order the exact same item on Temu and on Amazon, and let's go ahead and compare the exact same garment. So stay tuned for that, because I am going to be doing videos like that here and there. Although I'm not going to do a lot because I don't want a lot of dupes, like I said, we see the same items on every single website, but I don't want to go ordering dupes all the time, because then I end up with 2 shirts and I don't need that. And you guys know I'm not monetized yet, so I'm spending my own dollar. And we shop with intention. We use everything we buy here in these parts. So I don't want to, we're not here to like frivolously spend. We're not here to waste money. I did tell you guys in 2026 that I was going to be spending, spoiling myself just a little bit with some casual wear, no big deal, and that's exactly what I've been doing. So, and it will slow down. It will slow down because we're moving and it's time to focus in and hone in on, getting ready for that. And that's, if you've ever moved, girl, moving is expensive. So these items that I've been sharing with you week after week are basically items that are coming in separately from a bulk order. So I told you, if it comes from Temu, it's going to come all in one package. If it comes from local sellers, it's going to come separately. And you cannot really guarantee when those items are going to come in. So yeah, just know, they're not going to, I don't think they're going to take that long, but they do come in separately. So you definitely want to, just keep an eye on that. All right, so I got another package here. I don't know what this is. I've been trying to hone in on because it's been raining so much here, and I thought to myself, California is always unpredictable, really. We're not as cold as other states, obviously. But with that said, I always try to get lightweight stuff because I'm in my 50s, girl. I get the hot flashes, I do. And so even right now, girl, I am hotter than, I don't even know what to tell you. And when I started, I wasn't hot like that. But everything I get, I have to get lightweight because your girl gets those hot flashes. Okay, she just does. But everything I get, I want to get that's comfortable, So, what do we have here? I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, we've got shorts, I think. Shorts. I thought I ordered 2 pairs of shorts, but maybe I didn't. And obviously, like I said, this was 2 items from the same seller, so I only paid $2.99 for this one order. So I think what this is basically just 2 pairs of shorts. The reason why I ordered 2 of the same is because I have a pair that I really like that I got last summer. They're kind of short, but they don't bother me because I'm short and my legs are short. So even though sometimes shorts appear short, they're not as short as they look on the model as they are on me, if that makes sense. So this is one of my favorite styles of Temu. I did get it in extra large. So here they are. Now they do look short, no doubt, okay? They do look short, which means they're 30, I think short is the definition of 3 inches, I believe, is how short they are. So depending on how they look on me, I will definitely, make that call before going outside, obviously. But I'm not gonna send them back because I like the way these fit me. But obviously, if they just fit me comfortably and they're too short, then I definitely will just wear them around the house. But that's okay, because I'm a homebody, I'm home a lot, I do a lot of chores, a lot of editing and stuff like that. And when I do that, I want to be comfortable, especially in the summertime, because I don't always want to have leggings and stuff like that. And I can tell you right now, I am not the kind of person that wears biker shorts. I know a lot of people do the yoga thing and wear like Bermuda, biker shorts, yoga pants and yoga shorts and all that. I just don't do that. I don't like them. To me, they just don't fit me. They don't flatter my figure the way that I'm, shaped, and they just show too much. I just don't like that. So I'd rather have something like this, that I'm comfortable in. Nobody sees me, girl. I can go out in the backyard, go in the, you know what I mean? I can move, I can do whatever, as long as I'm not out and about in the public where people are going, why is she wearing those short shorts? And I am that person, okay? I am that person thinking that when I see somebody that's like, no. You know what I mean? And my sister and my family are very outspoken, because even my mom will go, you're not 25 anymore. So, I stay focused, okay? So I know that if I'm going to be out and about running around, even in the summertime, I will wear shorts or capris or something like that. I had a friend text me and say that she wears Bermuda shorts, and I like Bermuda shorts. It actually reminded me, I don't know if you guys remember this, and I'm kicking myself because I was thinking, God, there's some kind of residue or something on this. It's making me cough. sometimes I wonder where this stuff comes from. Not to digress, but sometimes when you open Temu packages, it's got like this grit or this residue, this film, you know, that's on the packaging, and it stinks. Like this smells like this. This smells like dye or something. Yeah, I got two of the same thing. So definitely wash everything you get from these Chinese marketplaces. Just wash it all, because sometimes they come with an odor. And sometimes I just wonder, what are these people using on their clothing? Do you know what I mean? Like, I hope it's healthy for us, okay? It's nice to get stuff cheap, right? But you don't want to be wearing stuff that you don't even know what it's made out of or anything. That's why I really refrain from wearing makeup from the Chinese sellers. Do you guys remember in like 2015, 16, when there were like stuff coming out, there were like YouTubers making videos on like the makeup that eBay was selling? And you had your Chinese sellers selling like these dupe like makeup palettes, and it later came out like what they were using in the makeup was, you don't even want to know. So that's sometimes when I'm promoting like Chinese, you know, manufactured items, I just try to be really careful, because sometimes, the majority of the time when I get stuff from Temu, it does not have an odor. I will say that. But once in a while, I'll order something, even from a top seller on Temu, and it will have an odor. It'll smell really strong. Like these shorts, they smell like some kind of dye or some kind of chemical, or I don't know. But I will be washing those in hot water, and then, you know, drying them with, like, you know, I use Tide and I use Bounce and all that stuff, or I don't know, Gain, whatever. Gain, I wouldn't use Gain. But anyway, Tide, I use Tide as a detergent, and then, you know, some kind of dryer sheets that are trustworthy, and then, you know, then I can handle it. But usually when I order something from Temu, it's not bad. But I have noticed recently that I'm ordering a variety of things, the stench of sometimes stuff that comes in. Do you guys feel that way? Let me know in the comments below. Have you ordered anything from a Chinese marketplace, even from Amazon, and it has a smell? Because sometimes they do. I'm not even joking. That's why it's so important to wash and dry everything before you buy it from anywhere. So important to do that. Just make sure, you know, you're protecting and yourself, and everything is really clean and washed and deodorized and all that good stuff, for just the sake of your skin and just it being, you know, nice and sanitized is what I'm trying to say. All right, so that is everything that I have from Temu. I'm very excited that I love everything that I got this time. I love the slippers. I love the shorts. Let me know, do you have a favorite? The radio got me. This little tissue box is so cute. Now, I did put the flowers right here, as you could see. My coffee's here from earlier. But see, I put the flowers right here. I don't know if I'm going to keep them like that, but I did set them right there. And then finally, I just want to share with you a couple of, actually one highlight scent that I've been wearing. Now, I told you I do have a Bath & Body order coming, and that's in the weeks to come. But I saw these dupes on Walmart. So the scent that I promoted last video was this one. The Coconut Colada from Tree Hut. You know, this trended last year on TikTok. A lot of people like the vanilla and the coconut. I think I have both, but I've been wearing the coconut. I like that. I do like that. But I do like the other one that trended better. The one, what was it, like number 65 or something like that? And it was like $28 a bottle. It was crazy. Because I don't have any perfume, and I do intend on making a video. I'm going to join this Scentbird or whatever it's called, and I'm going to talk about that, because I've been seeing it for years. I think I joined one time, and I don't know what perfume I want, you know, in 2026. I haven't worn perfume like that in a long time. I remember I have my staples, ones that I really love, but I haven't ordered perfume in such a long time. I haven't been in like Ulta to smell anything, or Macy's or wherever. So I think I want to try Scentbird. So stay tuned. We'll find out more about Scentbird and see what they have to offer. But in the meantime, while I wait for my Bath & Body order, I noticed these, and you guys might have seen these as well in Walmart. But I ordered this one. This is Strawberry Shortcake. And if you guys know, on Bath & Body, they're really highly promoting strawberry right now. I think they did it last summer too. It was like strawberry pound cake or something like that. But this dupe at Walmart is called Strawberry Cheesecake. This is not bad. It's not bad. I am a body spray person because I'm so sensitive. I usually spray this stuff on my clothes. I only use Beekman on my skin. I use body butter and stuff like that, and that's really expensive, and it's made with goat's milk. So if I wear a body mist, even if it's from Bath & Body, I usually put it on my clothes only. I don't put body mist on my skin. So the highlight of today's video is Strawberry Shortcake, and this was $4.97 at Walmart. I will link it below. This is the scent I've been kind of really latching onto lately. Yeah, and I mix everything, you guys, and I'm going to sit down and make a video and let you guys know what I shower with. Now, I know there was some kind of shower talk or something going on last year on TikTok. There was a trending thing like how to shower, I don't know, properly or something, where you're wearing like 15 different scents. But I will sit down and do a brief video in a beauty haul or something and like share with you my favorites, how I shower, what I use, and stuff like that. I did not buy the Brazilian pad. If you guys remember the Brazilian pad that was trending, I think that was summertime. I bought some of them, but I think I bought like a knockoff or something and it wasn't the right one. But I will tell you, after the TikTok trend that happened in 2025, it happened around spring, so that was exactly a year ago. I will let you know what my regimen is now based on kind of what was introduced on the trend, what I found to be really, I love the most, what I found and I use religiously, and it's just kind of part of my shower routine. So I definitely will sit down and share that with you. But for this video, the scent of the video is strawberry shortcake, and this is by Boticology or Bodyology or something like that. So it was $4.97, and you could also mix it with the coconut. You could do both if you wanted, you know, and see what they end up smelling like. I haven't done that yet, but sounds good to me. All right, you guys, that is everything we have for our TEMU haul today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite was. Did you like, you know, what's your favorite? Did you like the shorts? Did you like the little sweat outfit thing? Did you like the tissue boxes? What was your favorite thing? Did you like that I promoted a body mist? Let me know. I would love to hear it down in the comments below. So leave an emoji, a strawberry emoji, if you've ever used this strawberry shortcake or shortcake mix. Let me know. If you like the coconut colada, let me know by leaving a coconut down in the comments section, so I know that you've tried that, and let me know what your favorite item is for today. Thank you guys for hanging out. You guys know you got to get on the clearance deals, girl. Get in on it. Stay tuned. Tap your notification bells, because I am here to give you the best lightning and clearance deals in steals there are, and that is going to do it. You guys stay safe, stay healthy, smile because it's contagious, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, y'all. Bye.